Good Morning Moon Show, where we believe the moon deserves a good morning too. I am your host, Nima Niv. We have a wonderful show for you tonight with a special report on the Moorpark College Radar Walk posters and a heartfelt introspective from our very own producer. Then later in the show, we have an epic story coming up from a very epic individual, and our own Lisa Lyon is going to be interviewing our own special guest, Sean Kirby. Now, we have our special reporter, Reese Oliver, on the posters plastered across the Moorpark College Radar Walk. Over to you, Reese.
Raider Walk. It's where Moorpark students, also known as Raiders, walk. But besides being a popular destination for Moorpark students, also known as Raiders, to walk, it is also a popular place to hang up posters like these. I go in on an in-depth investigation to figure out if these posters actually work and if people notice them. Raider Walk. It is a place where Moorpark students, also known as Raiders, walk and apparently sit. But my concern was the posters, not the students. So I did the only logical thing and talked to the students about the posters themselves.
Well, to be honest with you, I rarely look at them. My mind is usually elsewhere, so I'm kind of focused on where I'm going.
Do you hear that? He doesn't even look at them. So I decided to talk to a student who does.
I think there's a lot of good knowledge and stuff for people to find out about, but I don't think they're taking too good care, or no one's taking good care of them.
And he was right. Just look at them. They were a mess. So I decided to talk with Jamie Andrews from Student Business to see how exactly the posters end up on the wall.
You need to come into our office. We need to approve the posters. You need to fill out an approval sheet. We need to approve them, whether it be myself or any of the coworkers in my office. They're good for 30 days, and you can post them in here and Fountain Hall or on Raider Walk, and they need to be appropriate for the school and for the foundation and what the school goes for.
My investigation has come to a close. This has been Reese Oliver. Good night.
Thank you for that, Reese. It was a very informative piece. And speaking of Reese, we have a very special video from him. Well, let's go check it out.
Hi, I'm Reese Oliver. I'm 20 years old and I'm going to be 21 in May. I joined the film and television project because I need to fill out the 12 credits needed for my lab assistant job in the computer lab, and then I just stuck with it. I was actually going to drop the class after we finished with the commercials because I felt guilty that, oh, I was so helpful to, well, I wouldn't say so helpful, I was just slightly, like I felt guilty that I helped out these people, like the first group of people, and I didn't help out the others, so I felt guilty, and I figured, oh, Candy, the teacher, she's probably gonna make the next sheet for when we're going in order after we're finished, like on the class afterwards. But then what happened was that Candy made the sheet basically on the last day, so I was like, fuck.
And touching story. Wow. We're going to be going to a commercial, but when we come back, we'll bring you a brand new segment of dramatization that make any story better. Can't wait. Bye.
Are you sick and tired of these dinky earbuds you get free with your phone? Do you find them completely unsatisfying? It's time to hear your music the way the artist wanted you to hear it. Introducing the 7300 Red Studio 7300 headphones. These sound great no matter what you're listening to. These are perfectly balanced to offer optimal sounds, bringing you closer to your music than you ever thought possible.
Visit us online today or buy at your nearest music store.
Are you ugly? Do you want to get fit but have no room for that bulky exercise equipment? Is your waistline fat but your wallet skinny? Then you should give Q90Y a try. Q90Y isn't some scam. All you need is you, a TV, a DVD player, and some room. Pop on the disc and watch the abs grow. So get out of your bed and lay out the truth because it's time to lay on the Q90Y.
Order Q90Y today.
Good morning, Moon Show. Now, everybody has a story to tell. That is what makes life interesting. But do you know what makes those stories even more interesting? When you go ahead and get some unpaid college students to reenact them. And that is exactly what we did in our brand new segment, I don't know how to pronounce. Hope you enjoy.
Yo, I'm Jake, also known as Snake, also known as Brosis, also known as Agent Cody Dink. This is my story. I have many stories, I'm pretty awesome, but here's one of them. So last summer, me and my homies saw this abandoned house on my street, and we thought, you know, what the fuck, let's go hotbox it. So we scouted the place for a couple weeks because they were showing the house to a bunch of people, and we wanted to go in at the perfect time when no one was going in. So we found out that no one goes in there on Fridays at like 9 o'clock. So on Friday at 9 o'clock, me and my 4 best friends all went into the house, and we cracked open a window and we went in. We looked around the house, you know, saw a bunch of shit, just fucked around a little bit. We had all our weed and we had our bong and shit. We went upstairs and we hotboxed the master bedroom. And we've been up there for maybe like half an hour, 45 minutes, you know, hotboxing this master bedroom, you know, smoking and shit, laughing our asses off. And we hear something downstairs. And at first we didn't think much of it because it was like, you know, we're all high and we're a little paranoid at this point. And then we start to hear voices, and all of us are just like, holy f***, there's people in this house. And so what had happened was they had actually sold this house, and these people who had just bought it were coming in to check it out right before they moved in. So I run out of the master bedroom, and I look over the staircase, and it's a mom, a dad, and 2 little girls. And I'm just like, holy f***, dude. Like, this is a f***ing family. Like, that's just about to come in. So I run back into the master bedroom, and I'm like, yo, guys, this family's here. We got to get the fuck out. But it's like, how the fuck are we going to get out? So we get all our shit. We move it up really fast. Thank God they didn't come upstairs immediately. They were just kind of downstairs looking at everything. 2 of my buddies climb out onto the roof and lay on the roof and close the door. And then me and my other buddy go into the next bedroom, and we go into the closet and hide in the closet. And we're just going to wait till they, like, you know, leave the house or whatever. So we're in there for like 15 minutes. Like, we're fucking paranoid as shit. Didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. These people come upstairs, and it's this little girl and her little sister, and they're like, you know, checking out their like new bedroom and shit. And it's me and my friend, fucking Grant, and we're like in this closet. We're like, holy shit, dude, we're gonna get caught. This is gonna be awkward. Like, what are we gonna do? So Grant, he's so fucking high and he's so fucking nervous that he fucking farts in the closet, and he rips this fat old fart, like, just like, and we're just like, I just look at him, dude, and I'm just like, dude, what the f-? But I didn't say that, obviously, but I'm just looking at him. He's like, dude, I'm so sorry, I fart when I'm nervous. And I'm just like, dude, and I'm like peeking out of the little crack in the closet, and these girls don't even see anything, dude. They don't hear it, nothing, dude, and they're just like, you know, walking around like, oh, this is gonna be my new bedroom. I'm like, oh, okay, thank God, like, you know, they didn't hear us. I'm like, okay, just leave the room. And right before they're about to leave the room, fucking farts again, dude. And this time it's even louder. And I'm like, dude, what the bro? And so the little girl, she was the youngest one probably, hears it, but like doesn't hear it that much. She kind of hears it and like turns around and like looks, and she's like, huh, like she just heard a fart come from the closet, dude. And so I'm just like, oh my God, she's gonna come over the closet. This is gonna be really awkward. She's gonna scream. We're gonna get arrested for trespassing with drugs and everything. Like, dude. So she like is about to come over to the closet, and her little sister goes, let's go check out the other room that I'm gonna go into, and takes the little girl into the other room. And I'm like, okay, this is our chance. We low-key sneak out of the closet, go out and go downstairs and run out the front door, and we get away and don't get caught. And that's my story.
tired of writing like crap? Does your handwriting look like chicken scratch that no one can read? With the new and sleek Ultra Maestros pen, which has the new state-of-the-art writing technology revolutionized to make you write better, you don't have to write like a preschooler anymore.
Ultra Maestros pen, now available everywhere.
Well, hi there. Are you like me and have way too much money on your hands? Do you want to buy something but can't decide what? Well, I have the solution for you. Introducing the Mystery Box, the only box on the market which can contain anything from a brand new iPhone to whatever I found in my garage. And it's yours for only 3 payments of $50. The only thing the box can't contain is your excitement.
Mystery Box, because why not?
Good morning, Moon Show. I'm Lisa Lyons, and today I'm here with our very special guest, Sean Kirby. Hello, Sean.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So what's happening around campus for you this semester?
And I'm part of the portfolio class, so we've mainly just been working on our main project, HGM Love, a story about absolutely nothing.
Oh, that sounds really epic.
It is epic.
Yeah. Wow. So tell me about yourself. I hear you're a drummer.
Yeah, I play drums.
I see.
I'm just gonna back up, dude. Hey, off my set.
Well, I appreciate that, but the real reason we have you here tonight, Sean Kirby, is that rumor has it that you're the person that put up that flyer about the Cuddle Buddy. Was that you?
What, you guys found out?
Yeah. So tell me about it. Did you get a Cuddle Buddy? Did it work?
Oh, I got hundreds.
Oh,
it was the greatest
dude.
idea I've had.
Yeah?
I didn't want people to know it was me, though. I thought it might be a little weird.
It was a little weird, but we enjoyed it.
Wait, did you sign up?
No.
Did you sign up?
Would you have had us?
Yes.
That's
I know
great.
you signed up.
That's great. So what inspired you to put up a flyer on Raiders Walk? Do you travel there
I
often?
really just felt like I needed someone to cuddle with. Like, I felt lonely, and like there had to be someone else out there who's just looking for a buddy to cuddle with, you know?
Oh, sure.
So I mean, I've cuddled with probably hundreds of people by now.
Wow, hundreds?
Yeah, it's been a busy semester.
Are you picky as to what
No,
shape
no,
or
I-
size or
no.
type or
Anyone.
anyone?
Or
Bless
anything.
your little heart. Just cuddle right up. So what do you plan to do next semester?
Find more cuddle buddies, but I'm gonna have to do them somewhere else. I'm not gonna be at Moorpark anymore.
You're not.
No.
Oh, well,
Cuddle
you know,
buddy is going worldwide.
I don't know. Raiders Walk is tradition.
It's tradition, but there's still room for improvement.
There is, I agree. But Moorpark is the coolest school
But
ever.
think of all the people in Europe and Asia who want a cuddle buddy.
Yeah, but you could take your innovation there. You really need to just preserve what you have here somehow. I think you should appoint someone under you to be
Would
like
you
the
like to do it?
cuddle buddy. And oh, I would love to.
All right, we'll get working on that. I'll call my lawyer. We'll get some paperwork going.
That sounds great.
You can run cuddle buddy at Moorpark.
I
But
really
everywhere else
appreciate
is mine, so keep up.
You're wonderful. I heard you were amazing. I really did.
This is all the stories in the magazine.
Yeah.
I pay to have those put in myself.
You
so,
do?
Yeah.
Wow, that's smart.
I usually write them myself too. Gotta make myself seem like a better person, you know.
Yeah. Whatever
Gets me
works.
more people to cuddle with.
We want you to be successful here at Moorpark, and I'm just glad. Well, you know, it's been great interviewing you. You've got a great funky sense of style, and join us again. Let us know.
Will do. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Groovy, groovy, groovy.
Okay. Water's really good. Yeah, so we'll be right back after these messages. Yeah.
Hi, are you tired of writing like crap? Does your handwriting look like chicken scratch that no one can read? With the new and sleek Ultra Maestros pen, which has the new state-of-the-art writing technology revolutionized to make you write better, you don't have to write like a preschooler anymore.
Ultramatros pen, now available everywhere.
Well, hi there. Are you like me and have way too much money on your hands? Do you want to buy something but can't decide what? Well, I have the solution for you. Introducing the Mystery Box, the only box on the market which can contain anything from a brand new iPhone to whatever I found in my garage. And it's yours for only 3 payments of $50. The only thing the box can't contain is your excitement.
Mystery box, because why not?
You emotionally unstable? Is adulthood getting you down? Well, why don't you cry about it, you big baby? From the company that brought you adult diapers, Big Baby Tissues is perfect for your crying needs. It's made from a cotton blend entirely constructed to soak up your adult tears. Your parents can't always be there when you cry, but that doesn't mean we won't. It even comes in a travel size so you can cry on the go.
When you can't handle adulthood, just cry about it with Big Baby Tissues.
Are you tired of the same old hairstyle with the same bland hair accessory? Are you tired of seeing cute headbands or bows and then crying when you see the price? Well, look no further. Hi, I'm Patrick Barney, and I'm here to introduce you to Classy Bands. From flower crowns to headbands, Classy Bands are stylish hair accessories straight off the runway, but without the runway price. Whether it's a sit-down with friends or a date night, Classy Bands are perfect for any occasion.
Buy Classy Bands.
Yeah, water. Yeah. Throw it. Thank you. So speaking of water, here's our Travis Rush with water. So water. I like water. That's why I asked for water. Oh, drink the whole thing? Drink water? Water. Water, pants on fire, right?
This afternoon,
Lead into it?
we're at the Moorpark Mystery
I got some
Fountain,
dribble.
where many gather in splendor
fine,
of this radically behaved oasis.
Students and professors alike have speculated the extensively researched patterns of the fountain's activity, but find little resolve in their studies.
I have extensively researched the patterns of the fountain activity and found nothing.
Today, we are not only grateful to see the fountain in action, but also the hopeful faces of its loyal onlookers.
This is my first semester, and so this is like one of my only times. It's great.
The fountain's history of activity at Moorpark College has caused the student atmosphere to maintain a sense of discomfort, worrying this water attraction may mean spectacle or disaster.
This fountain right here is a travesty. A travesty. It is just the government's. Yes, the government. They're using us to make us go, goo goo gaga, because they're forgetting about us. They want us to forget all the miseries, because geographical miracle, more like economical disaster, to make us forget about Uganda. And you're part of the problem. You're working for them. You're reporting these lies and fallacies. You, government.
The fountain has not only gathered a great amount of attention, but has proven to be a vessel of hope, showing onlookers that geographical milestones are possible and will happen in their lifetime. This is Travis Rush, and thank you for joining us.
That was very interesting, Travis. Thank you, Travis, for that report. I really hope your neck is all right, because it can be a scary world out there. May God be with you. Beautiful song. Anywho, we got a special documentary to show you guys. It's really relevant because it's about students like us, me, you. So, here it is.
Growing up, we're always told to go to college.
We build our knowledge of universities through parents, older siblings, sports, and reputations. By the time you're in high school, you begin to have your own opinion on colleges, and some may even have an idea of where they want to go. The reasons for this obviously tend to vary. What they don't prepare some of us for is applications, financial aid, scholarships, housing, picking your major, sticking to it, homesickness, and, the getting in part. But some of us don't get that far. What about community college? Have I ever been told to go there? Is that a legitimate option, or just the lazy thing to do? I wondered if others felt like this. And when the time comes to transfer, have they come to appreciate it as much as me?
In high school, community college had a serious negative connotation.
I just kind of saw it as a sort of like middle ground of education.
Everyone's parent says to them like, oh, well, community college is that place where like fuck-ups go if they don't get into a real school.
If you go there, you're going to stay there forever.
It kind of seemed like high school just extended. People were settling for something. It's just an extension of high school, and you weren't going to really get anywhere with a community college.
When I was in high school, there was this belief that going to community college was a poor choice, kind of the lazy thing to do. You were expected to know what you wanted, and you were supposed to go to university right after high school. And for me, that wasn't really possible.
I had a hard time figuring out what I wanted to do in high school.
I didn't know like who I was or what I wanted.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I like to draw and paint, but I never thought I was good enough to go to art school, but I like dreamed of going to an art school.
It was just kind of nice to like dream that I would maybe go. That was the next step. A university was the next step right after high school.
I wanted to go to USC. CalArts, definitely.
Arts Center.
Academy of Art University in San Francisco.
I didn't even know that much about it. I just knew it was a film school.
The idea of going to like a private school with a name like USC or CalArts or NYU or any of these schools were just like so over my head.
I wasn't eligible to get into any UCs or Cal States.
You go to talk to a guidance counselor or whatever in high school, but they only tell you the 5 sentences that they've prepared for every other student. I feel like it's super generic. They give you booklets and pamphlets as to like what schools, but they tell you to go online and hit apply now, but they don't tell you what comes after apply now. The idea of what I wanted to do with my life kind of like fizzled out.
I kind of was like lacking confidence in where I was at.
The fact that I wasn't at university didn't feel good, and the fact that I was still like 10 minutes from where I grew up didn't feel good either. I felt like it was like purgatory. Just kind of felt like I wasn't going anywhere.
That was the weird part for me, was knowing that I'm about to transfer and all of my friends are already done.
Well, for starters, it saved me a lot of money.
I think it's a really pure learning environment.
It helped me like appreciate the value of education, which I didn't really have when I started community college.
I think the pros of community college really outweighed the cons because I came out knowing what I wanted to do.
I think that had I gone to a university afterwards, I wouldn't have really had that grace period to figure out like, what do you want to do?
School is something I've struggled with my whole life. It's been like my biggest obstacle, I guess. So finding those classes that I enjoyed was a big like comfort, that it wasn't because I was stupid, it was just something that I just had to find.
Oh, wow, that was super interesting. Kept me interested during the whole thing. Very time. So, speaking of Nima over there, hi Nima, you have a guest. Go, guest it up.
Which guest?
Yeah,
I think it's about me.
Which camera?
Which camera?
Oh, Jesus. Hello?
Hi.
I was saying hello to the audience, not you. All right. Hello, Carrie.
Hello, Nima.
That's your name, right?
Yeah, is that yours?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Okay. Well, I am 20 years old. I grew up in the area in Ventura County. I actually lived just down the road till I was 2 years old. Then we moved.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No
we
way.
moved to Oak Park. and been living there ever since. It's been a whirlwind of
Wow.
living there.
Did you know this was someone's god, and I'm using it as a footrest? Kind of disrespectful, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. Keep going?
Oh.
Okay. Big family. And my dad is a fireman, and my mom is an artist.
Says you're a child 1 out of 15?
Yeah. 15 kids. All the same parents. I was the middle child. There's 8 girls, 7 boys. It's fun. I would never do it, obviously, but it's just like, are we taking a break?
What?
We're still.
No, keep going.
Keep talking?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. That's confusing.
Checking something important.
Oh, okay.
Mind your own business.
Okay, sorry. I'll just talk. So, big families.
How interesting.
Yeah, I was homeschooled all of elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Till 6th grade was my first day of school, so that was, as you can imagine, pretty intense.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, it was.
I can't imagine that.
You can't? It's like anything that you saw on TV, like for school, like was all you knew. So like you go to school first day of 6th grade and you're like, what's nutrition? All I know is recess. Are we taking a break now?
No, just keep going.
Okay, sorry.
Making my work like that much harder.
I mean, ask me a question, and I'm sure I could give you a good answer.
No, you can't. You wouldn't be able to. I guess I got to spice things up because this is quite boring.
Okay.
How about a game?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Staring contest.
Okay.
All right, when I say ready and go, you get
Go.
ready and then you go.
Okay.
So, ready, go.
Okay. Well, I can't see your eyes.
Stop moving. You're making it.
Sorry, I can't
That's
see
not,
your eyes.
You're not
That's
playing by the
confusing.
rules. Stop moving. Stop.
But
All right, go.
Okay, but I can see one eye. You have an unfair advantage because you have sunglasses on.
Nope.
So like I don't know.
Stop distracting me. What the?
These are too clear. They're not gonna. He's still gonna be able to see me.
Doesn't matter.
No, they're like gold and
Sunglasses,
yellow. I don't
there's
even know
no
why
advantage.
you have those.
It's all a myth.
But she's complaining about sunglasses, so I'm giving sunglasses.
You know what? I'll make it work. I can see the whites of one eyeball. I can see eyes moving around.
Stop lying.
I'm not.
I'm the host. The audience believes me.
You blinked twice when you said that.
Who won?
Well, I did, but
Who's the judge?
For some reason,
Who's
I
the
kept
judge?
playing.
Lord only knows.
1 minute, guys.
Okay.
1 minute. Hold on, who paid for this? Well, I don't have any ideas. Cause, do you know like the producer of this show? Because
Yeah.
I can't imagine you getting here.
Yeah, Nima, can we wrap it up and then...
No, I got to get to the bottom of this.
Well, yeah, we're.
I'm just doing some good old investigative journalism right here.
End the show.
Well, bye. So.
Hello and welcome to What's Up Tonight, where the stories are hot and the boys are always on fleek. Y'all know me as T-Rush,
and I'm gonna read the latest, man. Reese, peace, yeah. We have one fly show for all you beautiful ladies out there tonight, guys too. I don't care. So let's get it cracking.
Yeah. So what do we got for the viewers tonight here, P?
P? Oh, I'm going to tell you about some P. See, because, you know, I'll be doing that drinking, I'll be doing that partying with the drinking, and sometimes you can't go ahead and find a costume. You got to find a restroom. So guess what? You find yourself a fountain, and that fountain is nice. And I'm going to go show you that other people like me like to pee in a fountain.
Here at Moorpark College Fountain Hall, students have been found urinating and defecating in the school's fountain. Multiple students have been caught by both campus and local police, but that has done nothing to deter the actions of the students. What seems like harmless defacement is actually causing major damage to the fountain's water filtering system, costing the college thousands of dollars in repair. School officials are considering fencing the fountain to help in preventing further destruction.
I didn't even know people were peeing in the fountain. I just assumed people throw coins in fountains, not pee.
We sat down with a few students to see how they feel about the events that have taken place.
I think there should be more security about peeing in the fountain. They shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
Do you think it's funny that people are peeing in the water fountain?
Depends. What do they eat? If it's asparagus, it's pretty funny. If it's like pineapples, it's not that funny.
Do you think the school should take steps and put a fence around the fountain, or do you think that people should be able to sit in that area without looking at an ugly fence?
Well, if it's a wooden fence, you know, they can just climb over it. But if it's like an electrical fence, they pee on it, like a dude pees on it, he'll get electrocuted. It's like a really good defense, I think.
We managed to speak with one of the students, but he did not want to be filmed. He only left us with one comment: YOLO. Leslie Ann Snipes, Moorpark College.
That was ballin', yo. I didn't know that people actually could use the fountain for that. Up next, we have a quick commercial and our next story. Stay tuned.
Hey, son!
Are you emotionally unstable? Is adulthood getting you down? Well, why don't you cry about it, you big baby? From the company that brought you adult diapers, Big Baby Tissues is perfect for your crying needs. It's made from a cotton blend entirely constructed to soak up your adult tears. Your parents can't always be there when you cry, but that doesn't mean we won't. It even comes in a travel size so you can cry on the go.
When you can't handle adulthood, just cry about it with Big Baby Tissues.
Are you tired of the same old hairstyle with the same bland hair accessory? Are you tired of seeing cute headbands or bows and then crying when you see the price? Well, look no further. Hi, I'm Patrick Barney, and I'm here to introduce you to Classy Bands. From flower crowns to headbands, Classy Bands are stylish hair accessories straight off the runway, but without the runway price. Whether it's a sit-down with friends or a date night, Classy Bands are perfect for any occasion.
Buy Classy Bands.
Welcome back, gangsters. Do you like funky, fresh music and beats that'll make your mom twerk? Well, we don't have that for you in our next story, but we do have music and video games. Yay! Which is still cool, guys. This story follows local video game composer Chase Bethia. Does that sound dope or does that sound dope?
Hey, that sounds like, honestly, very, very super dope. I love video games, Reese Peace. Let's take a look at Chase in a documentary gamer/composer.
Beep, boop, bop, boop, 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 bop, 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 beep, bop, video game music.
I'm Chase Bethia. I'm 27. I'm a video game composer and sound designer. Video games to me has always been an escape, and I think most people who play video games relate to that. They know that when they turn on the game, they're not in the reality of the world anymore. And I grew up with a lot of things going on in my life, and to play video games allowed me to escape into that world. I used to rap, and I used to be a music producer, and it wasn't working out. I did it for about 7 years. And I wasn't I saw where the industry was going and it wasn't fulfilling. So I quit. My process for recording sounds is to grab my Zoom H4n and then I use a condenser mic to record the sound at close position and just use like different trinkets and like forks, plastic forks, Nickelodeon GAC, bricks, and all kinds of things you just probably wouldn't think to use. My inspiration for music is listening to other video game music that has come about the years as far back as the 70s to the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I would have to say my favorite project so far is this mobile puzzle game called Super Happy Fun Block. It's a 2D platformer puzzle game, and you play as a ball, and you actually move blocks out of the way with your ball-like powers. That's my favorite project thus far. It's not out yet, but it's coming out soon. Some advice I would give to people is, one, don't work for free. Don't undervalue yourself. Know what your self-worth is. And my second piece of advice is never stop learning. Always build upon your craft and keep up with your gear and your knowledge. And the third thing is have fun. Play games. That's what this industry is about. We're here to play games, we're here to collaborate, and we're here to have fun. And that's most important, I would say.
That is the truth. Don't ever work for free, okay?
Get paid. You gotta get paid.
Real talk. But don't click that browser away. We'll be back with the gamer/composer himself for a live interview. Stay fresh.
Dang!
Are you sick and tired of these dinky earbuds you get free with your phone? Do you find them completely unsatisfying? It's time to hear your music the way the artist wanted you to hear it. Introducing the Red Studio 7300 headphones. These sound great no matter what you're listening to. These are perfectly balanced to offer optimal sounds, bringing you closer to your music than you ever thought possible.
Visit us online today or buy at your nearest music store.
Are you ugly? Do you want to get fit but have no room for that bulky exercise equipment? Is your waistline fat but your wallet skinny? Then you should give Q90Y a try. Q90Y isn't some scam. All you need is you, a TV, a DVD player, and some room. Pop in the disc and watch the abs grow. So get out of your bed and lay out the chairs because it's time to lay on the Q90Y.
Order Q90Y today.
Thanks for sticking around with us, ninjas. We got Chase Bethia in the studio live right here. You see I'm wearing glasses because he's so bright and shiny that I have to cover my eyes. So let's go talk to him and hope he keeps it real, son.
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself.
I'm Chase Bethia. I'm a video game composer, sound designer.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so tell me, where did your passion for games begin?
So my passion for games pretty much started when I was playing the Game Boy or at my grandmother's house on her Atari 5200 or 800.
So let me ask you now, was that a regular Game Boy or was that a Game Boy Color? Because that makes a difference. All those shades and stuff. I played Tetris on the original Game Boy. No color pixels, just long, short stamp, was fine. But then you get color versions like.
Nope, the good old brick. I love my brick, man. Good old Game Boy.
Yeah, it's just.
So, what was the first console that you ever owned?
The first console I ever owned, I would say, is the Game Boy, if you consider that console, but it would be the N64 if it's a console.
Man, I love me that N64. I was playing those Pokemon Snaps, taking a picture of those Mews and those Charizards. It's just be amazing. And then you gotta have that Pokemon Stadiums. You can park the Pokemon Game Boy games in there. Game Boy Color, put in a Pikachu version.
Don't Duo Game Boy, don't Rio Game Boy.
Yeah, I got the Rio.
Yeah, and you can't forget 007, like GoldenEye, like that was a real thing.
Rare.
Let me tell you, if you play GoldenEye, slappers only, and no one chooses odd jobs, because you choose odd jobs. I'm gonna have words for you today if you choose odd jobs.
Okay, so getting away from the games, let's talk about you now as a video game composer. How did you get into that?
So I got into the video game industry. I bought a book and I read it about 2 or 3 years ago. Actually, I had an internship about 5 years ago when I started doing work there while I was actually attending Moorpark College. And then during that, the company shut down and I started doing some more research, refining my skills. And then I got this book, and then halfway through the book, I just started looking for gigs, and then I got my first gig, which is Electron Flux.
So what's the title of that book you'd be spelling out? Because let's give him a shout out, because it made your life different.
Yeah, definitely. It's called The Guide to Game Audio by Aaron Marks.
Do you hear that? It's called The Guide to Game Audio by Aaron Marks. You can go ahead, buy it on them Amazons and them eBays. Go to Barnes & Noble.
And if you got yourself a Kindle, you can get it off of their store too, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Kindle? I got myself a Kindle. I love me, myself, some of those Harry Potters.
It's the anti-glare. It's nice, because it's not bright in your eyes like when you're reading for too long.
Oh, yeah.
iPads can do that.
Oh, yeah, I know. And the paperwhite, that's just fine. That's fine reading for nighttime reading, because it's like you just want to read it, you know?
Exactly, and it's like, okay, no, we'll get back to that. Okay, so what was your most difficult project as a composer?
I would say the most difficult project would be the current one that I'm working on is I Can't Escape Darkness. It's difficult because there's a lot of things that I have to do to keep the player immersed, and I can't take the player out of the game. No sounds can be distracted or distractive towards the player. And the way that I'm building the music system is that the music system has layers, and there actually isn't as much music as people think is from the first game, I Can't Escape. And so with that, it comes with the challenges of keeping the game size down, and also, making sure that everything fits. The sound is extremely important for this game, so it's a survival horror game, so that's why.
Okay, so now let me go ask you this. When is this game going to come out so people can be listening to your beats and be rocking out while they're trying to survive in the darkness?
Well, I don't know about beat rocking, but you can definitely be coming out sometime close to Halloween.
Close to Halloween. Get your trick and your treats with this game, because you're going to be tricking your ears with these sweet sounds, and you're treating yourself with these sweet sounds and awesome gameplay.
Yes. So actually, speaking of music then, what music do you listen to daily?
I listen to video game music. I find myself just listening to more and more of that every day, things outside of that. And if I'm not listening to video game music, I listen to video game podcasts that happen to play the music that I like. So,
okay, cool. So I'm going to ask you, since you listen to video game music, the best video game music of all time, I'm not going to argue with this, and you're not arguing with me, is Mega Man's music. So what is the best Mega Man stage?
Cutman.
Cutman? Well, guess what? It is, I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say it's Woodman. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. That might not even be Woodman, but da-da.
We're going to agree to disagree.
Yes, because that's what gamers do. We never agree on anything.
That's right.
People say, X is better than this stuff. It's a good game, but, the regular one.
So with that, we are going to slowly begin to wrap it up, and we are going to say goodnight, and thank you to Chase. Here we go.
Thank you, son. I'm going to say goodbye. Chilling out with our viewers tonight. Bye, squad. Whoop, whoop.
And once again, you are watching What's Up Tonight.
Now you got to stay safe out there, so you got to stay safe, because we can't lose your shine.